What is going on, guys? It's Luke here again from Smitty's Encounters. That's my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about my HJ61 Cruiser Ute, which has now been on the road for about a month to 6 weeks. Covered about 1,400 kilometers in it now. Going pretty good. Usual teething issues when building the car from scratch, and so I thought I'd do a full walk around video now that the vehicle is finished. It is, as said in the last video, it's 10th month 89. Was a 2H, now has a 12HT in it. 5-speed manual. It was red, but I decided to paint it blue. Going pretty good so far. I think this time I will do a full walk around video as to what I've done to it. Modifications and what I felt like doing to it. So we'll start up the front here and ignore the crummy old alloy for now because it's a temporary till my bar is finished. I've got 3 lights across the front, as you can see. I've got these little cuties I bought second hand off a mate off his cruiser. There's one on each side, facing somewhat out, so they spread to the side pretty damn good. And I've got another cheap second hand light I bought. It's actually a big red, which is why I bought it. And it is phenomenal on night. Like, it is just like day and night difference. They're obviously on switches, so they're legal to the high beam. And we've got our dual battery kit in now. So this one powering my center console fridge, and obviously the solenoid for the start. So that is in there. I've also got an Anderson down the back for the canopy I want to put on this later in life. If I had money, I'd be building it now. Due to COVID restrictions, and here in Brisbane we are in another lockdown because they always say stuff, but who knows, we're in a lockdown. So was meant to be going up north. I was hoping to be doing this video in a paddock or a track or a beach somewhere. I was going to go up to around the Bundaberg area, see some family, and get a couple of videos of this thing out in the tracks, but instead we're here. So, yeah, so last time we're on 75 series suspension. The tray has been repainted, so it is now textured. Put new bolts in the mud guards, put my mud flaps on it. Just some cute little things I've done to it. So, a couple other YouTubers and Instagrammers on there. Spare tire because I haven't built the canopy for it yet. So on the interior we have XR6 Falcon Ute seats. I want the Ute seats, so you push a lever on the side there when I can get it, and you can get access to the back, which is where I have my 6x9s. Can't see them, but they're right there, one on each side. When it will focus, and there's an amplifier in there. My center console fridge, which is pretty mint. Came out of my last 4-wheel drive. Same with the center console. I've got a brand new GME XRS, which is tucked away under the center console to keep it out of dashboard. Went with a VDJ 70 series Workmate steering wheel, bolts straight in, so and then we have the expensive part, which is my head deck. So I went to a full double din for the sake of the reverse camera, Also the Android Auto stuff, just because, you know, they're cracking down a lot of using your phone now while driving, so it just gets plugged in, and there's a magnetic base there for my phone, so it sits there. Apart from that, you know, some people call it stock still. I'm sitting on the 3-inch suspension because I'm running 75 series suspension all round. It bolts it into the front. In the rear I had to do modifications, so that was part of my modification plate. Apart from that, we've now got the GME little fella here on a bracket I made, tucked out. My Anderson for the tray. So, my tail lights, which are on the stainless steel infill panel, so they can be, that whole panel, there and there, same on the other side, can be unbolted easily, but not easily, because them bolts are a pain in the butt to do. And we got my 3-inch exhaust, which comes out and kicks to the side, because if it flowed straight down, you'd get swirling, and you'd get it back up on the back of your vehicle. So apart from that, we've got a big tow bar, which was modified to suit. I don't know if I covered this in the last video, but the fuel tank I'm running, because these as a wagon, the fuel tank bolts to the underside of the body. They're only about a 70 to 80 litre tank factory. So I went to the big VDJ 70 series dual cab 140 litre fuel tank. You can see in there, she's nicely tucked up, sits higher than what the factory tank and spare wheel in the wagon sat. The factory spare wheel and tyre sat about there, so she's up higher. It has a metal bash plate on it anyway. We'll see how good that is one day, hopefully not. As you can see, my 75 series springs move my shackle from right there backwards. Something I had to do for it, so she's engineered for that. I've got my Donaldson filter in there, big pre-filter. I went with the best micron filter by Donaldson, because that's who truck companies use. And they had no real issue. I still do have my factory water trap in the vehicle as well, because that was part of the bottom side of the wagon. So that is right there is the factory water trap and diesel filter. And I put the big one in the back there. So we're brand new driveline, brand new 12HT donk, fully rebuilt, brand new H55F 5-speed and transfer case with different low gear, lower reduction gears. My somewhat stainless, but leave me welds alone. Built the exhaust myself. 3-inch up over, tucks up over next to the fuel tank. So then we've just run some cables down through the chassis in rubber conduit. The flares, the sliders, and the tray are all in Raptor. If I'd done it again, I probably wouldn't use Raptor. I'd probably find a different paint to use. Now that it's done, I've talked to a few other people who said there's a different product out there. It's not Raptor. But we'll see how it goes. My bull bar won't be Raptored. My bull bar will be powder coated. Is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, the bull bar will be powder coated. I'm not sure if I'll go just a normal satin finish or if I'll turn it up to a hammer tone finish. I'll decide that once it's actually finished. The whole underside of the vehicle is underbodied. So the tray, so it's all nice and black. So the tray actually got spray on underbody, whereas when I was building the car and I was done, I rolled the cab onto a pallet. So it's all paint on, so it's easily fixed if you get any bad stone chips. And because this was a GXL model, it has the factory side step mount still in it, which are there, and further up the body. And apart from that, I don't actually mind the way it turned out. So, apart from that, this will probably be all this video is. Try and keep them short, but try and still obviously get content out when I can. So, yeah, this is Luke from Smitty's Encounters. If you haven't already, swap over to my Instagram, which is Smitty_HJ61. If you found us from there, then thank you for support. And I hope to see you guys soon, if not out in the track somewhere. So, no worries.